Did you see Tamika and Tasha getting into it on Instagram?
No, I had seen a little glance of it on that Pillow Talk page, but I didn't tune into it. What was that about?
Gee, I guess it was over their baby daddies. You know they got their baby daddies. It's the same dude, and they babies are only 6 months apart.
The typical. It's going on.
Niggas.
Tell me about it. Ain't Pillow Talk supposed to be coming on right now?
Oh yeah, Tamika's supposed to be on there. Turn it on.
Oh, turn it on right here.
Welcome to Pillow Talk. Come sip a little tea and get all of the latest gossip. Wanna hear what he doing, she doing, ain't a problem. Call her Riri, baby, she ready to get it poppin'. Hear all about the drama. Get the latest news for the shade room. Keep it cute, keep it clean like the maid do. Up to date, we ain't hating, that's what they do. We just giving y'all something y'all can relate to.
Yeah, look, I don't kiss and tell. I know they want the truth. Riri gon' give it to you raw. You know she got the scoop. I guess we pillow talking. Let's see who's stopping through. They got the hottest interviews. Now what that topic do? Now what a screenshots, DM and the facts. You know it's all about to be exposed when we chat. Let's talk about these ratchet assholes and they act. Feel like another cheater's up a soul. Bring it back. We pillow talk.
Talking under that pillow.
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 We pillow talk.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pillow Talk Houston. On today's episode, we will be talking about relationships. So I switched up the panel just a little bit to spice things up. So I'm going to go ahead and let the panel introduce themselves.
Oh, I'll go first?
Yes, sir.
I am Dr. Dixman.
It's going to be one of them, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be one of them.
All right.
Some of you
Let
know
me pull
as
my
comedian.
gators out then.
Some of you know me as a comedian, that damn Monty, the street's favorite comedian. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Lord. I'm Cree MV on Instagram. You know, I always got shit to say. Don't worry about me.
You're not tuned in to the dope man's favorite DJ with the A1 for your eardrum every day, all day, twice on Sunday. More game than the fun. The niggas don't run me, they run from me. 2D.E.E.P. That's too deep, but the spelling impaired. Soon to be your son's favorite ringtone. Already the reason why your wife might not wear the ring home. R.I.P. to the OG Wicked Cricket. If you ain't rock with him, we can't kick it. Isn't in my system. If I transfuse, I lose. Your baby mama at my house, Nathan on, but her choosing shoes. I told her choose or lose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be one of them.
You want me
I
to
like
follow that?
introduction. Okay.
I don't even know what to say right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your girl Martina Marie. Some of y'all know me as rapper Martina Marie, singer. You know, I do a little bit of everything. But you can follow me on Instagram, Original Martina Marie. How are you guys doing today?
And y'all, if you don't know, Martina Marie is the artist that's on Pillow Talk's theme song. So we are so happy to get her in the building.
Finally.
Yes, because we've been trying to be
Overdue.
For
Can
real.
you? Don't take that long next time.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all three on blast first, because Cree, she already answered the question. I wanted to know, what do y'all think is wrong with relationships today?
I think it's just too much going on as far as like social media and
Okay.
you know,
Who best
just
said after that? Okay.
yeah. I think that's the main thing. People want other people to like know what they got going on, or they want to let it be known. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just actually focusing on
The
the
relationship.
relationship. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna let him
That
go.
answer. Oh, okay.
You have to prove it. You have to prove that you're in a relationship. Just basically, you know what I'm saying, piggybacking on
Yeah.
what she's saying. It's just like, if I can't show it to you, it don't exist.
facts.
That's just what it is.
And that's how a lot of females take it too, because it's like you're not gonna find a lot of females that's even gonna ask you, is you in a relationship? If it's not on your page, if you're not acting like it, you're not in one. And that's sad. I mean, but you are though. But you know,
Right.
But that's how just people take it, you know. And I think that's the main problem today. You know,
Social
everybody
media.
want to live a double life. Everybody want to have a social life, but they want to have a wife or a husband too. You know, and it's like sometimes you can have both, but you just gotta know how to balance both.
Okay.
You know, so I don't know.
First off, 99.9% of the planet don't know who they are.
Ooh.
That's the first thing.
Now, that's deep.
I like that.
That's deep.
That's some deep shit.
Second thing, almost none of us have ever seen love done right. So how can you do what you've never seen?
Damn. You deep.
Right?
Me and Montia like, okay.
Third of all, everybody blames the relationship problems on the other side, but raise your hand if somebody ever sat you down and said, this is how you pick a man or a woman. I don't see
I
nobody
know I
raising
was.
their hand.
Yeah, I wasn't taught, so I'm not gonna raise my hand.
So who's to say that you ain't been walking around this planet this whole time thinking 2 + 2 is 3? And you wondering why your equation ain't adding up, in every computer, every piece of machinery you put it in, it ain't adding up, and you wondering why. Because you have the wrong equation. A lot of us have the wrong equation. A lot of women are taught don't come home with a wet cat in a dry pocket. And that mindset is why you got a D-boy that can pay for you to fly anywhere, but he beat your ass regularly, and you always got to do fish plays to get this nigga out of jail, and you never know when you going to get that call.
And see that it could. You gotta love yourself basically first, and it's a lot of people that don't even like know. Like he said, you don't know yourself, you don't love yourself enough. You looking for somebody to make you happy, but you gotta make yourself happy first before somebody else can make you happy. And really, can't nobody else make you happy.
That was
You
number
know?
4.
Like
You gotta
nobody
be
can
happy
make
already.
You gotta
Okay.
come happy. Like you already gotta come like you don't need this, but
Right.
this is good for you. You know what I'm saying? Like or
A
yeah.
bonus.
A bonus. Yes.
Okay, Creed, let's reiterate what was your answer.
My answer was people just not ready. You meet people on different levels in life and they're just not ready. I might meet someone where they're basically just got out of a relationship, or they more like they playing stage. They're trying to figure out themselves, like he said. They're trying to figure themselves out. So I feel like different where you at in your own life is the reason why relationships don't work. I could be ready to be settled down. I can know in my heart, like, okay, look, I have kids. I want to be stable with a guy, blah, blah, blah. The guy I'm liking is probably like, man, I don't got time for no hoes right now. I'm trying to get this money and fuck on how many people I can fuck on. Yeah. We trying to be in a relationship. He like me. He can see that I'm a good woman, that I have value later on down the line. So men basically, for the most part, women do it too, but men are guilty of holding on to a woman and basically till they ready. Till they ready. You know what I'm saying? So they play their games until they ready because they know they have something good, but they're not ready to settle down. So they'll hold on you, destroy you in the process,
Wait,
because that's what they do with the cheating. That's what they do with the cheating, and got you going in and out. Basically doubting yourself and your value because you're loving this person and this person pretends to love you, but in the mind they're not ready to be in a committed relationship.
Okay, check this out. You teach me how to treat you. So the more you put up with, if you're a pain freak, I'm going to keep on breaking your heart because you're allowing it. You're allowing it during the process, you know what I'm saying? Because so now you're putting up with my shit because you see the potential that I have to be a solid man. But reality show, I'm a bullshit nigga.
I only have 3 words. Who picked him? Who picked him?
This is what I'm saying.
Who picked him?
No, I'm just saying, the reality of it, you see what I'm doing. You see I'm steady fucking these hoes, but you steady, man, look, babe, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying. But the reality of it, I'm fucked up. You see the potential.
I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying, first of all, people need to take accountability. I'm so sick of hearing what you put up with. Quit doing this shit.
Accountability, that's an adult word.
Accountability. People need to own up to saying, you know what? I'm not ready. Let me back up. I feel like people use that shit as a way to mistreat somebody. Just because
or you cannot pick him.
Or you're right. Or I could not pick him. Or you could be a man or whatever the hell you want to call yourself and say, you know what? Let me stop playing with this girl. Let me stop feeding her this bullshit like I really care for her. Because at the end of the day, people come from broken places and they looking for a certain love. You don't have to pray on that. Like you don't have to pray on that. You don't have to pray that she's vulnerable with that shit. You know damn well you don't want to be in a relationship. You know damn well you want to be out here sleeping with other women. Be honest with people and tell people that. Communication is another key.
A lot of
people don't
know
want to
that.
tell you that shit.
Though. They be scared too that
because they
She
know.
probably gonna fuck with
you're
me.
right, because
you
it's
know
a
what I'm
pick
saying?
better.
And they know she a good one,
It
so
is.
they gon'
Right.
yeah,
But
they
it's
gonna do
a
the look.
difference. It's a difference between what a man is
I
and
made
what a
it
man
shorter.
does.
Pick better.
It's both of them. What a man is and what a man does. A lot of them can put a mask on and say, "Hey, man, yeah, I'm ready for this X, Y, Z." But you
A
see,
lot of them do definitely do that.
Okay, but you see the
98%.
routine, you see the pattern. You know what I'm saying? So, whose fault is it? Do you disengage?
Both.
Or do
You supposed to disengage.
both
Okay,
fault.
do
Yeah,
you?
I
But
think,
you
yeah,
seen
it's,
it.
it's a part of the woman
So
fault.
if
Yeah.
I tell you in the beginning of the relationship, "Hey, man, I beat bitches up," and we get into an argument, and I beat you up,
If you tell me that when we first meet, I'm not talking to you.
but you
But
see-
a lot of people won't tell you that.
Facts.
People not going around here. I beat bitches up. I cheat all day. I got herpes. I got AIDS. I don't like to cuddle. I just never will settle down. People not telling you that shit. They mask, like you just said. They
You're right.
mask who they are and have you think. I never
I made
said
it shorter.
they make you
Discernment.
feel like
Mhm.
they want to be with you.
Discernment.
They make you feel that way.
Although
Although their actions are saying one thing, that they half in and half out, half ass in, half ass
Right.
out. And me over here, the broken girl, the scorn girl, the no family, don't know what the daddy look like, don't know what a structured family look like. All I know is I got kids by this nigga, and he said he love me, and he come home sometimes, and I'm trying to make it work.
But
Yeah.
a leopard,
This nigga out here with her, him, and her,
Yeah,
and
but-
him and him.
a leopard spots don't
Yeah, she
change.
said to him.
You're right, but a leopard spots don't change.
At the end
It
of the
don't
day,
change.
May,
never
may I
said that
may I
accountability.
interject?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All of that happens after the pick. Everything you said happens after you pick him.
But like
So-
they
But
how do you-
said,
yeah,
some
it's like
people
it's a
mask
mask.
well.
Yeah, so how do you
they
know?
are real
How do you
life
know?
actors.
So here's
You
real
don't know
life
what
actors
to-
and
so here's
actresses.
so here's how that go. You know why it's hard to tell when somebody's dirty? Because you dirty too. When you clean, you can tell a dirty person 1,000 miles away.
Disagree.
You attract what you
1,000
ready
miles
for.
away.
Y'all full of shit.
1,000 miles away.
Because
So
you attract what you ready for.
if you play mental games, you're gonna attract people that play mental games. So let me give you the equation. I'm gonna give you my equation for relationships from now until infinity, and then you can base everything you have to say around that. So I'm not looking for nobody. You know what I'm doing? I'm becoming. Big difference. So this is how it goes. You determine what's your ideal. You're talking about height, weight, mindset, intelligence, money, whatever it is. Then you find out what that ideal finds ideal. And then you become that. Now make sure whatever that ideal is something that makes you have to step up. So let's say, for example, you don't really read that much and he's really into reading. You got to start reading books to get this dude and keep this
Facts.
dude. Then that's a plus. Now, if you got to become an alcoholic to get this dude, then that's not the one. Now, three things going to happen? Number one, you become better by default. Because all these things you got to become are improvements on where you already at.
Right.
The second thing is you're going to start repelling everything that's not that.
Right.
You don't have to.
So for
change
example,
who you are.
if you want a super intelligent dude and you know he's going to want somebody who can have an intelligent conversation, you need a reader. Then when you run into dudes, one of the first things you do is say, "Hey, I'm part of this book club. Let me send you these 4 books." If that nigga stop texting you, guess what? Problem solved.
Yeah.
And then what's gonna end up is eventually you're gonna end up in a room full of people that's on that same wavelength. The problem with people is basically we all jump out here like it's the world's job to make me happy. And when you do that, you're putting the controller in everybody else's hand except yours. So if my kids don't act right, if the job don't do this, if my man don't do this, then I'm just upset all the time. So you know what? I wake up happy every day. And usually what ends up happening is something happens in my life to add to that happiness. And if somebody try to take away from that, they just get deleted. And it's that
Period.
easy.
That's-
Like, women make it a big, long novel when it's really a one-pager. Pick better. That's all. That's the answer to every relationship problem you have. Pick better. Become better. You'll be able to see better and clearer. Your discernment will be there, and you can pick better. But when you muddy in the head, you can't see right. You're trying to navigate on the highway through a blurry windshield. You got to get all that emotional. I feel like that's one of the main things y'all like to say. I feel like, but that ain't logic.
Yeah.
I feel like he should do this, but logically, what he keeps showing you.
Right.
And another thing,
2 plus 2 is 4 all day long.
Yeah. And another thing with women, when you're dealing with someone that introduction, you know, we as men, we know, okay, hey, this is how I'm going to pursue. But the things that you require, some women don't reciprocate that. So now, that's where the game comes in at. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, I want somebody that communicate effectively, this. You know, you don't have to talk to me 50,000 times a day, but don't go a day without talking to me. So this man texting you, hey, you know, I'm just checking on you. You don't respond till the next day. And then now he going to play with you because you open up that window. Everything, the things that you say, hey, this is what I require. These are the requirements, you know what I'm saying? But you don't reciprocate the things that you require. So you know what? Now it's time to play. I'm guilty of it. You know what I'm saying? But don't tell me, hey, man, this is the type of man that I like. You know, this is what keeps my attention. And I match that shit up to a T. You don't even have to give me the cheat sheet to it. But if I'm doing it, it's because it's genuine and it's organic.
I have a question later.
You don't reciprocate? Okay, now it's time to play.
Okay, I have a comment for him with the pig better. I feel like that's where women fall short. We don't intentionally date. Like, we end up just hooking up with somebody.
Exactly.
Facts. So that's where we fall short at. We end up just hooking up with you, like your physical gets our attention, right? And then women, we're emotional people, so it's like we single, we not dealing with multiple people at a time. So it's like the attraction got me. So boom, okay, I like him, I'm crushing, I'm liking him, whatever. And he is showing me little stuff, treat me okay, whatever. And I feel like that's when we get in too deep before we intentionally date them before they intentionally date us.
Right.
That's where we fall short. So all those red flags, we not paying attention to them because we have in our mind we not dating them yet. We date them in our mind, but we really not official. So all that shit the fuck shit they doing, the red flags that we supposed to be paying attention to, we're not because we didn't go in saying I'm gonna date this guy.
Fuck shit. Translation.
from
I had intentions on this dude that I did not properly communicate, and he's not meeting my intentions because I never told him
what I'm
my
saying,
intentions.
what I'm saying when I say intentional dating, I mean
him to just know.
We go in this as a situationship, and feelings begin to form. And by the time we get to a relationship, you didn't dog me out, but I can't. I'm in too deep.
You going into a situationship?
I went in as a situation thinking, oh, it might not be
Bro,
nothing.
let me tell you what.
Hold on. So
that's what we fall short at. That's what we fuck up at.
You created the platform of a situation.
That's my accountability. That be the women's accountability. So and y'all accountability is you prey on my weakness. You pray that I like you. You pray that I so we both need accountability. I should have known better. I should have known better.
Because you in control of your own reality, right?
I should have known better and came in with the intentions on what are your intentions with me? Because I know what I want.
Okay, did you say it?
In my life.
That's
not
what
once.
That be our problem. We do not say
transparency.
I say it. What are your intentions? They lie about their intentions.
No,
you know
you have some men. Hey man, where you at in life right now? What do you want? Hey, I want this. I want a relationship. I want to build this. All right, cool. As a man, not a boy. As a man, hey man, you know what? I'm able to match this, but right now, emotionally, I'm not there. Hey, you may move faster than I move. But at the end of the day, like, the transparency, like, is there. But if you come in, you just going along with the flow, man, shit.
Bro, that's what we do.
So you don't go in
but
with the flow.
Is that what
you
faster
not,
than
you
men.
can't.
Most of the
You
time,
can't. Don't go into it with the flow.
Most of the time, bro, they see the shit already. They be lying to their damn self and get mad because they fell for their own lie,
That
bro.
like,
They
like
be
me
seeing
enough,
that
you'll
shit
lie
from
to
the jump,
yourself.
bro.
Sometimes.
They be
Like me enough, you'll lie to
99% of the
yourself.
time.
That's what I just said.
It's very few dudes that's really that good at lying.
That's why I don't tell people that.
They not really that good at lying. You gotta find a real stomp down player.
Yeah,
that's
you
just
can.
really good
Yeah,
at lying.
that's true.
I ain't telling you
That's
shit.
true.
Figure it out.
That's true.
I'm not
And
telling
that's
you.
where y'all
I like
fuck up at.
no.
That's
So you
exactly
supposed
where
to
you
tell
fuck
him
up
what you looking for?
Exactly.
But it's just like how she said. He gonna match that so he can get the goods.
It's only so long you can fake though.
Long enough to get these draws and have me having feelings. So therefore, I'm not telling you shit.
So guess what? If you take the motherfucking drawers off the table, then guess what?
Okay,
But
so
you can't do that though.
All right, look.
I'm looking for. I'm not telling you.
You
I'm
seen
looking
your
for no
face change when I
relationship.
said take the drawers off
I'm
the
not
table?
telling you no relationship. I'm not telling you my.
But you want some
relationship
forever
goals.
shit though, right?
Right.
But you ain't willing to do that.
Okay, don't tell them.
Oh, I'm willing to do that.
All right,
What
so
you
guess what
mean?
you do?
But
Well,
you can have forever with
You
somebody
wanted a
you.
million then.
But you
got a whole
You
toy.
wanted a
I don't
million
have
then.
Don't
No
tell
toy
them.
either.
No, I'm just saying.
No
don't
toy
tell them.
either. No toy either. Because now you got a man competing with a machine.
What you mean? Why he got
So
to
do y'all
compete?
think if you
Because
give it up
you-
too early, you just kind of basically like giving away too much too soon? Like you
Um,
don't think you
I
can have a
do.
Honestly,
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
even-
fuck on first
You
night.
know,
Honestly,
you can
I
have
don't
a
Why
forever
not?
with somebody
I'm
you can
not.
fuck on the first
I
night.
never
don't-
have.
I don't think
Why?
you should have
Because-
sex
for
in a
what?
relationship if you ain't married.
Boring.
It muddies the whole situation.
I'll be bored then. I'm
Think
not
about
finna
it.
do
Okay,
it.
second night.
Think about it.
Damn, that's
Think about it. Think about it.
Man,
You have
I
kids
just-
outside of wedlock.
But some-
But damn
some-
sure not no
definitely
first
do.
night.
So now every time you in a
You need to
relationship,
live
that
more.
becomes
You
a
old
challenge.
enough to know.
How
I
is you
don't
gonna
know,
treat
I'm
my
not.
kids? How's gonna- if
I-
you wasn't having sex before marriage, you wouldn't have that on the
Whoever
table to
tell
deal
you.
with.
This
He
is
been
factual,
on
but
enough
if I
shows
did,
to
if I
know
was to
me.
get married and I
I'm
was
not-
to have kids
I'm-
and do the whole
That's
family
in a
thing,
perfect world,
and then-
friend. Take us out the
in the
perfect world.
perfect
I'm not
world.
faulting you because I got a kid too.
I'm just saying,
I'm
take
saying
it.
I'm
But that's
fucked
my
up
thing.
too.
That's
I'm
my
saying,
thing.
take us out the.
You can
No,
spend
I
20
don't.
years with
Because
somebody. You
we
can spend
not-
20 years
I'm
with somebody
not- I'm
having
not
Still not
kids
know him.
and still not know who the fuck
Yeah,
that is.
she right.
So
You can.
Your
what's the
discernment is off.
difference?
She can.
Very,
No.
very
You
rarely
see,
is
you see it
somebody
on the
that good
news
of an
all the
actor.
time when somebody get killed
Very
and a neighbor
rarely.
outside where he was this, but I didn't know
cut
he
the
was
grass
capable
every
of doing
2
this.
weeks
It's all
and he
the
But
took-
time.
is that
He took the
very
kids to
rarely
school,
is
put
that
them
the
on the
case.
buses.
Most of the time,
Whole
you see it
serial
all the
killer.
time. Let me tell you something about a mask. Like them old ass plastic masks you used to get from Fiesta as a kid. Them motherfuckers get hot. And eventually you gotta slide
Gotta take the
down and you
motherfuckers
gotta
out.
motherfucking breathe.
The red flags.
a little
We
bit.
miss them. We miss
You
them. They
see,
there.
no, you
We miss
see
them right
them,
No,
and
we
you
see
tell
some
them.
of them flags.
Either
I
you
ain't
tell
gonna lie,
yourself
we
you
see
gonna
some of
change
them.
that shit, or
Yeah.
you say it ain't bad as I think it
And
is.
you can't
but
change
you
it.
So it ain't
You
nobody's
can't
fault
you
that
can't
you keep
change
taking
it.
that
You
shit.
want to
I
know why
learned that
y'all
the hard
ignore
way.
the red flags? It's because you have your body has went through something to where you've never experienced before, and you're releasing endorphins to where this nigga has put this
Oh
dick in
no,
your stomach.
I have a
Made
real
you
good
pass
question.
out.
I have a real good question.
Your mental cloudy
I am
and shit.
shaking y'all.
I have a real good question
I don't
for the
know who
women
died
on
and
this
who died.
panel. Let's say you ran into the perfect dude, whatever your version of perfect is.
No such thing. But go
Whatever your
For you.
whatever your version of perfect for you.
ahead. Okay.
Why would he want you?
What you mean?
Why would he want you?
Answer that.
'Cause I
I
mentioned-
asked that question because most women, when they think about relationships, they think about what they want, not what they gonna give to what they want. So a lot of women, you know what ends up happening? Not all women, but a lot of women end up running to that dude only to find out they don't really know how to be a wife.
I want somebody just like me.
Because that whole time they
Fucked
were
up.
taught that
No.
if he don't make you a wife, if he don't marry you, then don't act like a wife or some type of shit like that. But in the Bible it says he who finds a wife finds a good thing. Not saying he who finds and turns into a wife. Means you already got to be a wife.
Wife quality.
What's
when
a
you
wife?
meet that dude, you need to be acting like
What
a
the
wife.
fuck is a wife? Because
either.
I don't hear about wife. They don't give
What
us
is
no
a
coochie.
wife?
Oh, okay.
What is a wife? Let's and you
We
guys
can do that.
definition.
Okay.
We can
What
do
is a
that.
wife?
Okay.
We're going to change the whole stuff.
So what is a wife?
What is a wife?
Man, I can't teach you how to deal with cramps.
I'll go second.
Okay.
And just like you can't.
Chris is like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That
I
damn
can't.
Monty. What?
I can't teach you how to deal with cramps. So how can I teach you how to be a woman? I can't teach you how to put a tampon on.
Yes, you can.
But this my thing.
No, I'm just saying. You saying I can teach you how to be my wife. I can't
Okay.
teach you how to be a wife. See, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at
Yeah.
the end of the day, I can condition you to what matches, what aligns with me. But I can't.
Big
I'm not
play,
gonna
alligator
build you for the
souffle
next
on the
nigga.
table right
Right.
now.
I'm not gonna build you for the next nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable.
So at the end of the day, what she's saying is like this: the transparency in the beginning. Okay, hey, stop telling little boys what you looking for, because a man gonna swim
Already
through that.
know.
I'm gonna see. I know. I already know what you want,
Exactly.
what you're capable
By
of.
dating me.
But now
Exactly.
You're gonna know.
you done already told me what you want. So guess what? You done gave me the cheat sheet. So okay, man,
I
let
ain't
me
giving a nigga
mask
no
this
cheat
shit up
sheet.
now.
I
So
disagree
now,
on that part.
Tell me. Only thing I want you to tell me what you what you will not allow. And we'll go from there. So now you get to seeing these. Okay,
That's kind of the same thing as a cheat sheet,
Yes.
though.
Man, no, hey,
if
man.
I tell you what I don't allow, then you gon'
Okay.
Not
Not
do
do
it.
it. Not do it.
Okay,
But
okay,
even though
so
you wanna do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
You
But
want to
how-
avoid those red flags. I done told you what I
No,
don't like. No,
okay.
show me to you.
Okay,
I
no,
ain't telling you
okay,
shit.
but I'm
Just
telling
show
you.
me you.
All right, so I'm telling you
Oh,
this.
you like to yell. I noticed that you
Okay,
don't
look,
have patience.
but now I'm gonna teach you how
Yeah.
to play. Now you know how to play. Hey man, I need a dude that's gonna text me 50,000 times a day. You know how burnt out a nigga gonna get because that's something that he don't do.
Facts.
So now, okay, bam, the
Just
man
like I said about the reading.
It's
Same
coming out
thing.
slowly. So now you tell me, hey man, I'm not touchy feely. So now a man is gonna say, okay, any woman knows, you know what I'm saying, like intimacy is something, but it's not forced. So now you got a nigga, damn, you don't want a nigga it's coming out because it bothers him. But now you have somebody that genuinely connects with you to the point where it's just like, man, you know what? I just enjoy her company. But a little boy that with a hidden agenda, man, god damn, man. Now the red flags are coming out. What you gonna do? You gonna stick around? You gonna disengage?
He's aggressive.
Come on, man.
I want somebody like me. When I say like with their own personality, but for the most part,
You want a nigga to pull his dick out?
I'm looking for someone that is patient. You have to be
You
patient.
gotta have patience.
I'm very patient when it comes to trying to
Shout out
learn
DJ
people.
Young Sam.
I'm very compromising. I'm looking for somebody that can be compromising. Like I'm all down for compromising in relationships, growing, getting some money, sexual prep. You know, I don't necessarily like to share. I don't do threesomes, but like whatever, you know, stuff like that. But
Y'all should watch
a
Kevin
good
Samuels.
a good father,
He's
you
an
know, a good
idiot.
provider.
He say a lot of right shit.
Yeah, who?
He say some wrong
Kevin
shit, but when he
Samuels,
right,
that's my
he
pastor.
all the way right.
That's my
Yeah, when he
spiritual
right,
advisor.
he right, but he crazy.
I gotta watch him.
That's my spiritual
But yeah, so
advisor.
yeah, I'm looking for somebody
I
like
be
me.
posting him on Pillow Talk.
Not to
some
cut
of
y'all
his
off, but
stuff.
who y'all talking
And I
about?
would
Kevin
not.
Samuels. I
No
be posting
Kevin
him on
Samuels
Pillow Talk.
disrespect would be tolerated. In this
Oh, yes, he
motherfucker.
would.
Wait, who is Kevin Samuels?
He's
I ain't on it like
Is he the
that.
one who be on them videos dogging them women?
Yeah.
What he be
Oh.
doing?
He
What he
don't-
say?
You know what?
He's
See, here's the
different.
thing.
Watch
He
it
don't
die.
be dogging no women. Let me tell you what happens.
He don't be dogging. He be really
This
telling
is
them
what
about
he be-
themselves.
This is
Yeah.
what he
And
does.
he's
This
very
is the
blunt.
thing that happens. Majority of women live in a fucking sugar bubble. Everybody around them lies to them on a regular basis.
Facts.
And the problem with that is when somebody tell you the truth, you take it as an insult because nobody's ever done it before. I did the same thing with artists dealing with rappers. They'll come to me and say, well, this DJ didn't do this. And I'll say, how many records he broke? How many artists making money because of him? You've been dealing with all of them, and they let you do anything, but they ain't getting you no results. I'm the first person to give you a plan, and you feel like it's something wrong with me because I'm giving you a plan because you've been running to a bunch of cartoons before you got here.
Correct. Yeah. Constructive criticism. I'm
So
down.
so likewise, a lot of women, people tell you, oh girl, he should just love you as you are. We gotta be over 6 feet, 10-inch dick, fuck for 3 hours, have millions of dollars, be good with kids, have patience, all this other shit. And all you gotta do is just be you. I just gotta love you as you are.
I just said
But
the
we
same
need to
person
be
as me.
this, and this, and this. You ain't gotta be nothing
Give me 5 ice.
but alive. Something wrong with that picture.
No, that's
I need to go to work and you ain't gotta do nothing.
I don't know.
Oh no, I don't know what them because I got to have my own.
What's the
So,
next question?
It's the traditional. Yeah, because you ain't got time, because you losing right now.
I'm winning.
Shut
Ain't
the-
nobody answer why
Hush.
he want you. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
in your life, but like
If you
right here
found
on
your
this
perfect
platform, you're
dude, why would
losing.
he want you? What do you have that makes that dude who's so perfect want
Yeah.
to stay with
I'm a
you?
reflection of him.
Most women don't even
Nah,
think of
no,
that.
you're not. So I mean, you full of shit.
I think people just spend their whole life looking for somebody.
You just said, dude,
Like you just looking for something better, which you already got.
It'd
You
be-
can have the perfect whatever at home, but you're always looking. Like you just looking.
I
Even
ain't
if
looking.
you're not
I'm
looking,
becoming.
stop looking.
I think they want the
becoming.
hoes. I don't know. It seems
I'm
like the-
becoming.
the-
If that's what I
It's just
wanted,
the level
if
that
that's
they're
what I
on.
wanted, I
You gotta.
I don't know.
That
My
was
cameraman
accomplished
said
in
the
my
hoes is
20s.
winning. He said the hoes is the ones
You wanna
getting
know why the
married.
hoes are
Good,
winning?
good
That was
women are not
accomplished in
winning
my
right
20s.
now.
No. A man wants 3 type of women into one.
and one.
You know what I mean? So when
I
you're,
can tell you my reason
when you're
why the
not
hoes
capable
are
of
winning.
doing that, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you why the hoes are winning. The hoes are peaceful.
A lot of men are nasty.
I just heard
And,
they just fun.
Yeah, they
Nasty.
fun.
But the,
No,
why the
women
good
are
ones-
nasty.
They don't
Why
respond.
yeah,
They
they
don't.
are. But men
We
want
gonna come back
somebody
to that.
nasty.
We
They
gonna
want the
come
nasty.
back around to that because
They don't reply much.
I'm probably the only dude I know that has been in a room full of women talking about niggas. And one thing that I know, you think niggas is nasty? Get in a room full of women talking about niggas.
Oh, women is nasty.
We ain't got shit on y'all.
Women are
We
nasty.
ain't got shit on y'all.
the
I
difference-
had-
Everybody is nasty. The thing is,
The
you have to
difference-
be the
I
person
had-
that you're comfortable with.
I had 10
Yeah.
women standing there talking
You
about
got
me
to be
like I wasn't
comfortable.
even in the
You
room.
can't do that with
You
everybody.
can't do that with
can't do
everybody.
that.
Exactly.
I was in
And
a
then
room
most
with
men
10
not even
women
gonna say
talking
how
about
nasty they is.
about
They
my private areas like I
They're
wasn't
not
even
gonna
in the
talk about
room.
that.
Child of God.
The same type of shit like
Talk about this.
I can't believe you disrespecting that woman like that. If
Yeah,
y'all would
Martina.
have seen that coming, if I ever decided to file for sexual harassment, I'd make motherfucking history.
Huh, man.
You have any idea how many women come to the DJ booth and grab my penis like it's got a hand on the end of it, ain't ask me nothing?
I heard that
Now let
yesterday.
me do that to them though.
I heard that yesterday.
They gonna
Women-
try to Bill Cosby me. You know what I
women be
started doing?
swiping past the
For
dicks.
the record, I have a sexual consent clause now for any woman coming in the DJ booth, cause you're not gonna Bill Cosby me. I ain't got his kind of money. If he couldn't get past all that shit, I know what's gonna happen with all the women throwing pussy at me like frisbees on a regular basis.
Yeah,
I don't like the hoes. I don't like public property. Cause if I did, I'd have so much of that
So
shit.
you want
on
a good
See,
one.
he on
Yeah.
growth.
Yeah,
he would be
is.
ready. So somebody.
I've
that's trying
seen
to
I've
make
seen
sure
the
that
results
he
of
get
being
there.
a player. For any dude watching this, you want to know the results of being a player? 9 women hovering over your hospital bed, waiting to see when the insurance money coming through the door, and not worrying about if you're gonna get out that motherfucker or not.
Okay, so do
So
y'all
I don't want to
think?
be a player.
I think men like toxic women, but to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I
of course.
really, really
They
do.
love some toxicity.
Put some on that, cause I don't like toxic. I'm not
I
toxic.
said
I don't
some.
like toxic.
I think they do.
don't
They
wanna
do
argue.
though. But
I
when you
don't
go to
wanna
busting out
argue.
the windows and running their ass over, they don't like
That's
that.
too much.
But
If,
you gassing them
we
out,
gotta if
but
you
they
if we
like
gotta
that.
argue to have good sex, you ain't the one for me.
Toxic.
Yeah.
You ain't the
Facts.
one for me.
That's
But
facts.
niggas like that
That
though.
smirk you did. Let
Them
me know.
niggas.
He
Well,
like
let's put it like that.
The beating up
NIGGAS
the hoes
like that.
and
NEGUS
the-
don't
the
like that.
confrontation
No, what
and
we do
stuff.
is a non-contact sport. You know
My
what I'm
man.
saying? You don't do physical. You know what I'm saying? So when
I got
you
girl
say
cousins, I ain't
men
never got touched.
like toxic,
They do like toxic
I'm
to a
gonna tell
certain
you.
extent.
Okay, it's an ego booster to a certain extent because the
I don't have
thing
ego.
of toxic is like, okay, hey, be on my dick. Okay, so now you got this woman on your dick because I'm doing everything that she loves. She ain't got to tell me anything. I'm putting that dick in her stomach. I'm making her feel a certain way. And so
Women
now,
do not like that shit for the record. We need our fucking insides. I don't know why y'all niggas think that
Yeah,
that shit is
don't
cool.
nobody
Oh,
like no
well,
rough
newsflash,
ass,
men
hard
don't
ass
like
sex.
long ass eyelashes. How
you
about
know what
that
I'm saying? So
shit?
you might want to.
We don't like
We
that
don't
shit.
either like you looking like Scuffleupagus.
Okay, well you might
Slap
you
her
might,
goddamn self in the face
well,
every time.
you might want
What
to
the
fuck
fuck
with a
is
nigga
this?
that's short. You know what I'm
This
saying?
what it look like to
I
us.
don't like mine not that long.
No, I'm saying. So you saying you don't like it in your stomach? Well, fuck with you a nigga that, you know what I'm saying, that 3 inches or under, whatever.
I just
So-
want y'all to know that y'all are not winning. Women do not like that.
Just
I'm winning
don't,
like
just
a
don't try to
motherfucker.
beat it up.
It's-
Like you
I'm
can beat
winning
it up.
like a
It can
motherfucker.
be
So what?
good sex,
So
but it
what?
ain't got to
I'm
be
winning
good.
like a
I need
motherfucker.
to
I don't
argue
want
with
my
God
stomach.
because he put a big dick on the
Nigga.
invoice of my life.
I'm winning like a
argue with God.
motherfucker, nigga.
Big,
I'm
big
Mayweather
dick
right
is
now.
definitely okay.
At the
You
end
just
of the
have to
day, how
ease
y'all
your
be-
way
how
in the
y'all- How y'all
pussy.
be knowing y'all stuff big? Somebody told y'all y'all measured it.
What you mean?
Did you measure it?
I really
just
don't
want to
know.
know because y'all
I
don't
mean,
see a
I
lot
know-
of dick.
I
So
don't
how
know.
you know it's big?
I don't know.
I've never had a
Let me
BD
tell you
report.
something.
It don't matter. They don't
I
have to
say it
tell
all
you.
the time. I
Women
don't know.
really walk around like your
No,
sex
no,
is whack.
you,
Your
man, you
sex
can,
is whack.
Look,
Nah, we not
man,
gonna
look,
say
okay,
that.
so
They talking about with their homegirl though. That's what I'm asking you.
Okay,
How do
then,
you
so-
know that you measure it? That's all I want to know.
okay, yeah.
How long is it? You ain't measured shit.
8'7".
Damn.
No, and you know what? And it's I don't like talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So
Why not? You just said you like to put it in people's stomach. So it's 87, 87 what?
8'7",
Spit this
8'7"?
out.
8'7". 8'7".
Wait, 8
What the
inches,
fuck is
7 centimeters.
So he said,
Yeah,
he said 7
Dude, would you like to know the width?
8.7.
Yes, what's the width?
Would you like to know
That's
the
what
width?
really matters, the girth. What is it?
Nah, facts. We don't want no
I
skinny ass,
never
long
measured
ass
that
dick.
part, but I
Light
never
bulb,
had
Lysol candle,
Comcast remote. The new Comcast remote.
I had cable like 10
I'm
years.
sick
y'all.
of
What
him
you got?
already.
Yeah.
We on some Hulu shit.
The shaft is by. Let me see.
Yeah, the
Hand
microphone is a perfect example.
Yes.
You feel me? Because you could just grip this hoe like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
you know
the
what I'm
microphone
saying?
is-
So
a
check
good
this out, man. It's a
So you this microphone?
Excuse me. It's the reason why I wear these little shorts all the time.
These men be thinking
Yeah.
they be doing. Y'all don't.
I
Well,
don't think anything.
Y'all don't be doing
I'm me, and me
Yeah.
personally, I don't walk around talking about that
Yeah.
type of stuff.
Right, you shouldn't. Because I
Because
don't be walking
I'd
around
much
somebody got a
rather-
fat cat. And
I'd,
it's
Right.
wet.
I'd much rather show
The
you.
nigga ain't gonna respect that if
Yeah,
you
my cat
did.
wet. Yeah, my
Or
cat
he just
fat.
gonna wanna fuck
They
you
do
and
it all the
that's
time. They
They
do it all the time. All the
You
time.
got a little boy tendencies.
They start
I
out
be
with the
saying that
I
shit in
don't
my
walk
raps
around
though
bragging about my
sometimes.
dick.
Oh, I don't got
I
time.
never.
It's nice to put out.
Never. We're having a conversation. We having a casual, friendly, fun conversation. But you'll never
And you
see me
happen
on.
to be mentioning the size of your penis.
Well-
Well, no, not the size of your penis. Where you put it at? Where you put it at again?
in your motherfucking stomach.
In your stomach.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
my stomach
I didn't say in your throat.
She said we don't like that, but I know some women
Exactly.
that will
You know,
We
strongly
not talking about
disagree
women.
with
we
you.
had this conversation about little girls and women.
Okay.
You said we don't like them in our
Yeah,
stomach.
so
I know
I'm
some
a-
women
I'm
that
a
will
woman.
strongly disagree with you.
Little girl
It
tendencies.
is some people.
I know
out
some
there.
women
I don't
that
know
will
if they
strongly
women, but
disagree.
Yeah,
But
it
don't,
is
you
some
know,
of them that
it's
like
a-
it
it's
in
a
their
fun
stomach.
conversation.
I
You know what I'm
don't.
saying? So at the end of the day, like the attitude matches. So Some women, just like
What
you're
that
not.
mean? Go
Okay,
ahead.
but you're not gonna walk around here with an attitude of, you know what I'm saying, with this confidence, and you know what I'm saying, nigga gotta go when it's time to fuck you.
Oh, he got spit start.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So you're not
I ain't
the way
never
your
had that.
attitude is
I
set
don't
up.
know.
it's
Basically,
okay.
basically what
No,
he
no, no,
basically
no,
what
no,
he's
no, no,
saying
also depends on-
is that if she
a woman
felt
gonna
sexually
get wet-
inadequate, she wouldn't have this self-esteem
Listen,
about her
if the
personality.
woman fuck with you and you're turning her on,
You gonna be wet
she's
than a
gonna be
motherfucker.
wet.
You gonna be
I'm
wet like a
talking about-
motherfucking ocean.
That's really
Pacific.
that's really
Atlantic.
That's really
Nah,
y'all.
I'm
that's
with you
y'all-
with
y'all-
that.
that's y'all
That
department.
be y'all. If
That's
I'm not
y'all
attra-
department.
I could be attracted to you, but
And
it's
then they
something
just
you're
wanna
doing
go
that's not
straight to
making
the
my
fucking.
pussy
They don't
wet.
want to do no
That's why
sex.
he
They don't want to play no. You don't want to do no
He's a
foreplay.
spit starter
You just trying to
because-
climb right on
They
top of me.
Because
I'm
he
not
don't do
wet.
play.
You don't know what I do, but that's something.
Every-
Look,
Anybody
only
do-
little boy.
Okay, look,
I'm
anybody's
speaking
doing
in
this.
general.
Any
I've never
woman
done it. I don't
that
have
any
to
woman
do
that
it.
ever left
It's
me,
just-
it wasn't because of sex.
Yeah, it's just something about
That was
That's
never the
me
problem.
too.
Definitely
That was never
not.
the problem.
That's me too.
Ever. In
Okay.
life.
Never.
You have to
You
ask
right.
all-
That's
you
me
And I'm
too.
probably older than
You have to
everybody in
ask
this
all the
room.
panel why
That's
they
me
single.
too.
Let's see what they
Never
say.
had a
Okay,
problem.
okay. Starting with Riri. Why are you single?
Wow.
That motherfucker crazy.
God damn it, that drink got strong.
That motherfucker crazy.
That motherfucker turned to Patron, didn't
Yeah,
it?
that motherfucker crazy. That motherfucker crazy.
I'm single
'Cause she crazy.
because I'm just focusing on pillow talk right now. I'm focusing on my business. Now, if somebody happen to come along, that's fine. But like right now,
Cut the
I don't know.
bullshit, Riri.
Kevin Sales is be getting dead on her ass
Hey,
right
come on,
now.
sir. Why you single? That's
You
her
be pushing that button. I'm a
That's her
PhD.
Why are you single? Why are you single?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
single.
why do you think you're single? Why are you single?
Because I do not allow what the next nigga allow. I don't need a woman to validate me. I'm gonna hold you accountable. So I tend to come off as intimidating.
Yeah.
What they see the comedian guy, but when we have a serious conversation, like, oh shit, it's another person behind them jokes. I don't play. I come already assembled. It's nothing. Only thing you can do is pour into me, and I'm pouring into you. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the point in my life now I can say it with confidence, man, I got my shit together. All the way around the motherfucking board. So you think I'm gonna let you come in and play with me? Nah. And I say this with confidence, I got my shit together.
Yeah.
I couldn't say this years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I got it together. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not talking about from a financial standpoint, but as a man, I know how to lead. You can't come playing with me.
Okay.
So, and I go some motherfucker quick. I disengage quick. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, what I need you for? You know what I'm saying? Even though a woman is a man's, helpmate, but at the end of the day, like, come on, man, don't play with me. Behind all them jokes, man, I do not play when it comes to relationships because at the end of the day, I got a son. You know what I'm saying? So you're not only dating me, you're dating him when it comes to that point. If you got kids, I'm dating you and your kids. But I don't play when it comes to that. I play about a lot of shit, but my time, because I'm busy.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
can't get that
I'm
back.
busy. I'm busy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
like,
agree with that.
This man is with me around the fucking clock. Like every day I have something to do. Not only that, I'm a business owner. So I don't have time to play. So when you come in, know that this man is not gonna play with me. That's why I'm single. Then they tend to say, nigga asshole. I damn sure am. I sure
I
am.
can see that.
Yeah, I am, because I don't have time to play. Like, what are you coming in? I can get pussy. I can go to my DM if I just want to have community dick. I say, oh, she want to fuck? All right, come on. We sit and laugh about this shit. Man, that lady trying to do. I'm okay. Like, my partners looking like, man, I've been trying to fuck her. She trying to fuck you. It don't matter. So, like, what are we doing? I need to know, like, what are we doing? My questions that, in initial, hey, man, how's your mental health? What the fuck? What you trying to do? You want to fuck, or are you dating that damn Monte, or you dating Monteith? You want the image, or you actually want the man? So a lot of women tend to get like, damn, dog, like this. Yeah, I don't play, and that tip, man, that nigga do not play.
They find out they wasn't ready for what they asked for.
Exactly.
This is why
Yeah,
I
it's a
said
whole
what I
different
said.
monster behind them jokes.
You found the perfect dude. Why would he want you? What are you bringing? You think that a dude wants your money. You think a dude wants your vagina. Like, that's so small in the
That
grand
is.
scheme
I
of
mean,
things.
you can get sex
And,
anywhere.
and most women,
I can get this
if
if I
you-
can get something to eat. So, hey.
it's so it's
I think we got that
so
figured out by now.
just so we
All they have to offer is hard dick and bubble gum. They can
just
get
so we aware,
Listen.
just so we are clearly
Watch him
aware.
die.
Just so we are clearly aware. You just said what you said, right? You can get dick if you can't get nothing else. Now it's that easy for you,
That
right?
easy.
Now think about this. For every man on this planet, there's 11 of y'all. For every man, there's 11.
That's a fact.
And when you take away the gay dudes, the dudes in jail, the dudes that's handicapped, and the dudes that y'all wouldn't mess with, is more like 15 to 1. So if you can get dick and you couldn't get nothing else, guess what we feel about vagina?
I know that's the same way. So,
Pussy everywhere.
But the main thing that most women lead with
Not quality pussy though.
is vagina.
Not quality.
I can teach you to be quality. That's a whole nother
But
subject.
pussy
I can
everywhere.
teach you to be
I hear
quality.
that spit start. I hear
I
that a
can
lot.
teach you to be
Ain't
quality.
Ain't no spit starting over here.
I can
I
teach you
just
to
did
be
a
quality.
video
I'm a
Monday
teacher
about quality
first.
over
I'm a
quality.
teacher first. I can teach you to be quality. All you gotta do is have one. If it ain't got no type of birth defect, I can teach you how to use it. I'm not new. I'm true.
And they can teach you how to sell it too. Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah, hey.
Oh
If my
man.
bitch sell pussy, that's a
It
vacation.
ain't a bill you can't pay in a day's work.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Not now
man.
bill.
Hey, if you
It could
love
be
me,
it
you'll
could be
sell
a
it.
cancer treatment. You can get that done in a day's time.
If you love me, you'll sell it. Yeah.
I use my
I'm just
powers for
saying,
That
good
boy
instead of
said,
evil
"My
now.
bitch
though.
sell pussy, that's a
It's my
vacation."
pussy, well, I want to sell it.
I use my powers for good instead of evil now. Once upon a time, that wasn't always the case.
I feel like if I take another shot,
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
if I take a shot, everybody
On
at
a
this table
Wednesday.
about to take a shot with me.
It's on a Wednesday. You know how I am on a
Well,
Wednesday.
he is.
Because I be so busy. And, I make time for Riri say on a
Hold up,
Wednesday.
hold up. He made time for
On a
Riri
Wednesday.
on a Wednesday.
What's up, onesie? You got something you want to say?
This is a romper.
Huh?
It's a romper.
Oh, that's another thing.
let
Let's
me-
get into.
let me ask y'all,
Whoa.
Why
Let's
is
get
it
into that one.
okay for a man to be a side chick, but if a woman want to be a side
Be
chick,
a side.
it's
I
a,
don't.
I mean a side, yeah, that's what I mean.
The drink kicking in.
It is.
I personally, I don't want to be
It's
no
not
side
okay
piece.
either
No,
way.
I don't want to be.
No matter how much he does for
Let
you,
me
how
answer
much
your
he lays with you,
question.
how much
It's
time
not
he spends
okay
with
either
you,
way.
you still
It's not
have
okay.
to like be on the back end of something. So it's like I don't
not
feel
okay.
comfortable with that. Like knowing in the back of my head that I have to be
Second,
I've actually had a
second.
woman like approach
Like,
me
I-
like that. Like I'll be your side bitch. Like she said it like that.
All right.
I was like, wow, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah.
For what?
I didn't know they did it
I
like
can't-
that.
what-
like
No, it's
she's
women out here
already
that
made
don't
the arrangement
care.
in her mind.
Side nigga.
For what?
She's already made the arrangement
a
in her
side
mind.
nigga.
I don't have no side nigga
Y'all
qualities.
younger days, which
You not being nobody's side nigga, Monty?
I didn't hear what she said.
in y'all younger days,
but it's a
before
lot
y'all
of
were
men
mature.
that are side niggas.
Well, y'all
and
they
they
don't
all
y'all
okay
fuck.
with
Okay
it.
with being
Yeah,
side
and
nigga.
they okay with it.
I mean,
I have been.
I have been.
To a married lady,
Oh,
huh?
you have been.
Huh?
To a
You
married
been
woman,
a
huh?
side nigga?
To a married woman? No, I don't do married.
Yeah, nah, we don't.
I
we
feel
don't-
like marriage is
Marriage is
just a
kids.
little
At the
bit.
end
They
of the
all
day-
doing it with the married
Okay.
women.
If I catch you with my wife, I'm shooting everything in the house with a heartbeat.
Facts,
Everything
and I
in the
don't
house
wanna
with
be a
heartbeat getting
victim.
shot. The fish,
I
the
don't wanna be a
dog,
victim.
everything getting
Yeah.
shot. You knew that nigga wasn't me.
I
You
was
knew
in a
he wasn't me.
situation
You
like
getting
that.
shot
That lady
too.
ain't tell me she was married.
Rover.
If
And
you're
the-
not
me and the man
married, I
taking
feel like
pictures and shit.
you fair game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I don't
shit
do
fucked
married.
up.
That I don't do.
Yeah, I
I
don't-
don't married.
Because at
But
the
if
end
I
of the day,
know
we on a
if I
different
know
type
a
of
man is with
spirituality.
Well, let me
somebody like
rephrase
living
that.
with
I
a
don't
woman with
know
somebody
they
and
do
just
married.
it's
One thing I
public
know
and they
about
just
women is if
I'm not
they
fucking
want
with
you, they can paint whatever picture they want.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I haven't knowingly dealt with a married woman. Whether she was married, I didn't know because women born with game. Men learn it. Y'all come here with it.
Yeah, y'all
I like
good with
that.
It's standard.
Because
Yeah,
that's
it-
factual.
Think about it.
That shit,
Think,
that
think
fucked
about
up,
this for a
too.
second. Anybody got a daughter?
I got 2 daughters.
Okay, so you see your daughter running around the room playing, having fun, blah, blah. She decides she wants something. Mama. Instinct.
Yeah.
You ain't have to teach her that. She came here with it.
But we all do that. When we
I've
born-
never done that.
When we're born, we cry, we will get.
I've
we
never done
wild,
that. I've
right?
never done that.
We all born with instincts of getting what we want. Kids.
I've
babies.
never
You never
changed.
cried?
I've never changed my demeanor to get a certain thing. I've asked for stuff, but my sister turned to a whole other person when she wants something.
I feel
A
like
whole
women
other
have
person.
those qualities.
My stepdaddy used to eat cornbread and buttermilk. She would sit there and eat that shit with him, knowing it was nasty as fuck, because she was getting ready to ask for something. I couldn't do it. It was like, I'm not gonna act like I like this shit to get what I want. I'm gonna ask you straight, and if you ain't gonna give it to me, guess what? That's why even as a kid, I always made my own money. Cause I used to hate having to the idea I gotta act a certain way to get a certain reaction out of you. Fuck that. I'm gonna get my own money. All you gotta do is drop me at the store.
Yeah.
I've always talked.
I've always been a hustler.
Okay, so does it take a man a long time, like 3 or 5 years, to decide, like, okay, I'm gonna marry this woman? Because
If
you
he
have
don't know himself,
Jeezy.
yeah.
Jeezy, he knew right off. He married her, but then you have Ti.
Love it.
Ti waited like 10 years before he married
T.I. still a
Tiny.
kid in a lot of ways.
And he still be
T.I.
out
still
here
a kid
cutting
in a
up.
lot of
So
ways.
And I,
yeah.
And they got
That
his wife doing
all
it
goes
with
back
him.
to what
So
I
she can't really say
said.
shit because you
Right,
got his wife
you
doing it
can't.
with him.
you know, I'm connected with bro, man, so I can't really speak on the tip situation. You know?
Okay,
Okay.
so
You
I
know,
will
Tip
because
is
I
It's
don't
dirty.
not
know
a tip
that.
situation.
I'm
I'm just
just
using him
saying,
as an
but-
example.
Y'all-
The
I feel like
question
when
is,
men-
does
Hey,
it take
you
a
did what
man
you-
When men get
3
in
to
the-
5
do.
years
He
or
did what he
however
was
long
supposed
to
to do.
know if he
I
want to
can't
marry
get
a
mad at him. He did what
lady?
he was supposed to
That's
do.
the question. I just
He
use
said,
T.I. as an
face.
example.
Okay,
He
let me,
did what
let
he
me
was
say
supposed
this.
to do.
All right. So as a man, you know, a lot of women say, "Oh, I don't want to rush anything or whatever." You know, trust and discernment is not measured in days and nights. It's not. As men, we know. Boys, they'll prolong it. But as a man, like, we know. You know what I'm saying?
And what he simply means
You have to
is
know yourself
going
first.
back to what I said in relationships and why they don't work. Levels of what people are on. T.I. is okay with playing. His wife is okay with the shits, so they with the shits. Been with the shits.
Okay.
He went on and married her because he probably was like, he owed her that. She down. You know, people get
She ride or
confused.
die,
She ride or
yeah.
die. They married the bottom bitches.
He
She was
didn't
the
try
bo-
to get
Perfect.
rid of
She was a
way of
bottom
marriage.
bitch.
PSO.
And she
Hold on.
still ain't
Man,
gone.
Monty,
He had to put a ring on
Monty,
that shit.
Monty.
I done pulled mine
Monty,
in
take
here.
that shot.
I wish
look,
y'all would have
before I
told
take
me.
this shot, I'm gonna tell you this: a man is gonna only act right for the woman that he wants.
We know that already. We know that. Different levels for different folks. Different.
But if you don't
Je-
want her, why
Jeezy,
approach her?
If a girl would have met
Because you
Jeezy back
allowing
when
it.
he was back, when
You
he was
allow- you
playing,
allowing my
that
bullshit.
shit
So
would've
it's, so
never worked.
it's just easy for you. So you're just gonna approach her like, I know I can get her. Let me just go ahead and play. Like, if you know you don't want a woman, why you approaching her?
And then when they
Because
do that, when they start
he do
playing,
want her,
that's
but
how
not
y'all
in the way
get
that
y'all
she wants to
tires
be
on
wanted.
flat. That's how the windows get busted
Something to
out
talk
because
about,
y'all
honey.
playing.
Something to talk about.
So what about all the women who have these criteria and then when they meet the man and meet all that criteria and then they disappear? What about them? Because then they suddenly realize
runner,
that
she's
they
a
are
track
not
star.
equipped to keep him.
She gonna want to wait.
That's what
they
that song is about too.
They suddenly realize I'm not equipped to keep this nigga.
Come on,
He taking me to restaurants and I don't know which fork to grab.
come on.
He talking about books I don't know a bullshit thing about because it ain't
Taking
it
a
ain't on no reality show.
Taking it to a vegan truck.
He's trying to get me up at 6 in the morning to go work out, and I just got in from the club. Yeah,
You might have a point.
yeah.
Introducing the
Well,
vegan
then, sir,
lifestyle.
they, I
You got the right one today.
I guess
I got the right one today.
Oh
I
man,
guess they gonna run then, sir.
Rain.
like a motherfucking track star, like Forrest.
A lot of women are track stars though. They may have gotten out of a real
Most.
Okay, but a lot of women dealt with some hurtful ass shit. It's
Yeah.
niggas out, like my
We
last
did too.
relationship.
What
no,
that
no, no,
mean?
time out.
Let us speak. Let us speak.
Time out. My last relationship I was in for 8 years. Whole wife,
you chose, right?
cooking,
Go ahead.
having kids. You know what I'm saying? Like going to school, like really just being that you know whatever you need, I got. You need put that up. You know what I'm saying? And they end up being a whole different human being than what you thought they were. They living a whole triple, quadruple life. And now you scarred because you don't even trust nobody. You don't
Right.
even know how to look, how to think, how to move. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women are track stars because y'all are fucking actors.
So the key to that. So first of all, y'all,
And
I'm
y'all-
not them. I'm him, not
Okay,
them.
y'all always say that,
First
but
of
y'all
all,
wanna
I'm
put
him,
us-
not
y'all wanna
them.
put us in the
First of
category.
all,
You
I'm
say
him, not them.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not
a whole
it.
king
Yep,
over
you
here.
right.
Do that.
Oh man, when
on,
God
y'all.
made me, He broke the mold on purpose on all
Okay,
the
so
mamas.
where you never answered the question. Why you single?
Why I'm single? Cause
Or
I
are
told
you
why.
single?
Yeah, I am very
Okay, now
single
why
on
are you
purpose.
single?
Because I'm becoming. I ain't in a rush. Right is way better
Okay,
than
so any
fast.
past relationships that didn't work, why do you think they didn't?
Because I didn't know no better.
Okay.
I knew what I
Yeah.
wanted, but I didn't know how to get to what I wanted.
Okay.
Most of us as kids, we kind of think, and that's why I'm always talking to my daughter. We'll have like, man, when I get grown, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna be this. But we never really know it's a process to. We think that we gonna get 35, and all the shit is gonna fall on us one day. That house, that car, that woman, that this and that.
That
And
is
because
true.
of that, we never know that. Hey, yeah, I want this kind of woman. We don't know that if I want this kind of woman,
I gotta do
I
this
need to
to
be this
attract
kind of
the
man.
same.
I need to be doing these kind of things.
That makes sense.
So I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know how to get to it.
How
And
to
now I
attract
know how to get to it, and so I'm being patient because I'd rather be married at 96 and die at 100
And die happy,
with
yeah.
4 blissful years than get married now because I'm trying to keep up with everybody else in my age range and be miserable for 50
Now
years.
that-
So that's another reason
Right is
why
way
people
better than
say
fast.
what he
Right
just
is way
said.
better than fast.
We want a certain.
Deidre.
We want a certain. we want a certain. We have a certain idea in our head of what we want in relationships, but we don't know how to attract it. Also, meeting people at the levels that they are on, basically, or they like, are you ready to be in a relationship? Some people don't be. I'm ready to be in a relationship, and we try to link up. The man just told you he don't want to be in a relationship. Why are you trying to link up with him and you know you're a relationship person?
Yeah.
I respect
That's
that.
another reason why
Okay, I have a
relationships
question.
don't work.
All right, so as women, your previous relationship, you dealt with someone with a bullshit nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now someone comes along. I'm talking about you don't have to tell him shit. He knows. He knows when you breathe when something wrong.
Man.
Hold on. But you're so resistant because of what this bullshit nigga did previously. So I have to pay for what he's doing, right?
I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna say, Lord, this feels so
No,
right.
I'm just saying, but I have to
And
pay.
if it's not for me, let me know. Send me
Okay,
a
but
sign.
what
so
you?
good,
But
but I don't
sometimes
wanna-
women.
God is real.
But wait, sometimes women tend to self-sabotage the shit because
Most
of what
of the
this
time.
bullshit nigga
Right,
before
agree.
before I
And that's
came
how
along.
I'm praying. I'm gonna start like when I feel
Nah,
the energy, when I feel
It's
the
bigger
energy
than
and the
bullshit
vibe.
nigga,
But I'm just
bro.
saying,
I'm
so
gonna be in that
why do y'all
closet, in
do
that
that?
prayer closet, man. Lord, please.
Why do y'all do that?
It's
I
bigger,
have to
it's
feel
bigger
this way,
than the
Lord,
bullshit
please.
nigga,
Okay,
bro.
all right. So
Man, listen.
you receive the sign.
Man, listen.
But
I be talking, God, you
It's-
know,
it's-
I
it's
be
bigger
needing
than
God.
bullshit
show you.
nigga.
Look, I be
He
like
gonna
this. I
show
swear to
you.
God, I be like, Lord, if it's for me, let the phone ring. And God, he know I'm simple.
He
That
gonna
phone
show
ring.
you.
Let me
He
sneeze
give me-
real quick.
he
God
give
bless
me-
the truth.
Lord, man, Lord, if Lord,
Bartender.
look, I be talking about
they,
Lord.
bartender,
If
they
this not
dancing
for me,
around this
when I
motherfucking
look at the
question.
clock, can it say 9:11? Like I'm for real. Like
Bartender,
God be
dance
coming
around
to
the
me
question.
as simple
Wait,
as plain and day. I
what's
be
the
needing
question?
those signs.
What's the
Monty,
question?
what's the question?
Man, look, my thing is
Let's
like,
answer this.
Okay,
Go
so
into the
you
mic.
receiving out, bartender, bring that shit in here, man. Look, so y'all receiving all these goddamn the signs that God has presented to you, but women tend to self-sabotage. If I ask you in the beginning, hey man, where are you at mentally when it comes to relationship or someone pursuing you in a genuine manner? Oh man, I'm over this dude, and you tell
I
me
ain't never been asked that.
Man,
so I
listen,
don't-
man.
Yeah, me either.
It-
Have I?
It's women that has been asked this shit, and they damn, I'm good, I'm ready to move on, and then if a man is showing you every fucking thing without you telling him,
I'm going for it.
man, you got some women that scared, man, gonna tuck their tail. Like what's that song say? She's a runner,
I ain't
she's
gonna
a
lie,
track
I'm
star.
scary.
I'm
I'm scary. I'm scary.
Hey, look, so
If he's
so
showing
start-
me everything,
So
though,
man,
he
so-
doing
but
it.
But
I'm
you
going for
have
it.
to be showing me.
Man, fuck
Yeah.
You
that.
have
Say
to be
that.
showing me. I don't want to
Say
hear
that.
that
I'm
shit.
going for
I
it.
don't want to hear it. I
Here's
don't
the
want to
thing.
hear it. I don't want to hear
Here's
it.
the thing.
Do
Why
it.
are we even
Please do
having
it.
a relationship conversation when you know if you ran into the perfect dude, you gonna fucking run anyway?
I'm not running.
Because
I ain't nobody
Anyway.
running.
Bullshit.
I don't know
You're
where
not
they
gonna
get that
run.
from.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man.
You're not going to just
Where they
automatically
get that
run
from?
from the perfect
I'm
dude.
gonna be
But
very timid because like you
sometimes
said,
the
we've been
per-
hurt.
Right.
I don't wanna
You'll
be
be
fooled. That's
right.
why I'm being in that prayer closet.
Exactly. Sometimes
Lord,
the
let
perfect
clock say
dude be
9/11
showing
if this
some.
is the guy for me. Lord,
That
let the
ain't.
phone ring
That
10
ain't.
times, Lord.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The real reason why you have so much problem in that area is because of your paradigm. Your paradigm tells you that you are not supposed to have love. So even if you run into what's ideal, you are gonna self-sabotage. You're gonna start an argument out of the blue. And even after the argument, this is what's gonna happen. He gonna leave and you're gonna be crying. You're gonna ask yourself, why did I do that?
That's some toxic shit.
No,
You
no,
don't
no,
even
no,
know.
no, no.
I've never been.
I've done that.
I've
I've
never
done
been
that.
in that kind of
I've done
situation.
that. I've done that. I've
I
been
ain't-
toxic
you have to-
before, but
you
because
just
it's
a
been
feel.
done
You have-
to
you
me,
have to
and so
understand-
it was something that I had.
You have to
so I
understand
would do it to him
paradigm.
before it was
It's
done to
way
me.
it's
Okay,
way
so I
bigger
kinda
than
I
that.
understand
definitely
that.
know where he coming from.
I can understand that.
It's
Yeah.
way it's way bigger. Let me show you how it goes. Your paradigm is formed from when you are conceived as a child up until 7 years old. There's a Jesuit saying, if you give me a child until the age of 7, I can show you the man. Most of your development, most of even the thoughts you have right now were developed in when you were under the age of 7 years old. In that time, you have a wide open mind. You don't have any discernment. Anything that's poured into it, you're going to accept as fact, and it forms you as a person.
Actual.
So let's say, for example, when you were 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, your mom and dad were having conflicts. Part of that starts to inform what you believe an ideal relationship should look like, even if it's toxic.
Even if you don't remember.
So
Right.
even if you don't remember, because it could have happened at 3, 4, 5. Could have happened while you was still in the womb. Because the mom carries all those emotions in. So if mom and dad is constantly
Nah, I can
arguing,
agree with
fussing, and
that.
fighting because
I can
he
agree
not
with
trying
that.
to really be a daddy while y'all pregnant, your baby is getting all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
fact.
baby's
I've
getting
seen
all
I've seen all that shit growing
I
up.
can agree with
This is what starts
that.
to happen.
Mhm.
This is what starts to happen. Without even knowing it, you have determined in your mind that a relationship is supposed to be 2 people arguing. The man hits the woman once every 2-3 months. The mother disappears for 3 months on a time. That's the form that you have in your mind. And then when you get older, anything that's not that looks weird to you. Even though when you finally get into what you have been taught in your paradigm is the ideal, it destroys you as a person. But anytime you run into a dude that's not that, he a square, he a clown, he a Urkel, he a this, he a that.
Man, I done that.
So say for example, this is one I'm gonna give you a prime example. One of the main things that made me get out of the streets is having my daughter, because one thing I determined is that I will never let her come see me behind glass. And one of the main reasons why I do that is because one thing I know about kids is when they leave the house, boys or girls, they leave looking for mama and daddy.
Mm-hmm.
The boy leave looking for mama, whatever mama was.
Yes.
The girl leaves looking for daddy, whatever daddy was, even if they never met daddy. So, if your son brings home an overbearing woman and you can't stand her ass, guess what?
Mm-hmm.
He picked her because in his mind, you're the ideal woman. So if she's overbearing and that's his ideal, that's what you was to his daddy, to all your boyfriends.
Yes.
And it's the same with girls. So I never let her come see me behind glass because I know if she's used to come visit daddy at jail, guess what?
She's gonna go get a nigga.
That's her new norm now.
Hey, you right.
So a nigga doing 20 years ain't shit to her.
Now that's deep. Yeah, you right about that.
So check this out. So Ken and Barbie.
Let's toast today, real
Ken and Barbie. Have you ever seen a kid, you know, maybe during your years or whatever, you see the Barbie doll and Ken? What are the main things that you see Ken and Barbie doing?
Talking.
Okay. What type of talking?
I don't know. See, I got a 4-year-old who played with her Ken and her Barbie, so she
Barbie
be like,
running shit.
Yeah.
Barbie running shit.
Okay, so
the woman leading the house, not
exactly,
the man.
But you got to understand something. I've seen a little girl playing with Ken and Barbie, and it's, man, you shut up. Nah, you shut up. Man,
he
man.
right.
he
Man,
right.
why you didn't let me see your Instagram? You shut up. And it's just like,
No,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
what?
whoa.
What?
So that's what they think being grown is.
Exactly.
They're watching you to determine what
Right.
grown
Hold on,
is.
hold on. So, my son, it fucked me up the other day. He on FaceTime with his mama. She at work. Hey, mommy, let me see the girls.
Let me see the girls.
So he's looking. Oh, not only that,
How's your son?
he's 3. Not only that, when they go to the gas station,
3 and heterosexual.
yeah. Not only that, when they go to the gas station, guess what he do? He gets out his seat. Mommy, I pumped the gas.
Oh,
At 3 years old.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when she's dating or whatnot, hey man, whatever
It's
you got
called man
going on.
lessons.
Yeah, so he's sitting there like,
That's the other part of the
Hey,
game. A lot
I
of
don't
women
think
say they
this
want a
dude, you know,
real
we was
man,
just, you know
a
what
real
I'm saying?
man, but y'all making half a
hey,
man.
he doing this.
Y'all
Hey,
literally
little
a
fella.
half a man factory.
Yeah.
You a
Hey,
pussy in
little
a can factory.
Yeah, he gonna stick his
and
hand
wondering
out.
where the real men at.
Yeah.
Because you can't teach a man something you don't know. Shout out to all the women talking about they want a gift on Father's Day. You the reason why you can't find a real man.
You know, I had to learn that. I had to learn
Because you
that.
can't teach what you don't know.
I had to learn that. Like, we used to send me and my friends used to send Happy Father's Day texts. And I'm like, I'm a mother. I'm doing it by myself, but I
That
would
shit
never
is
be able to
crazy.
take the role.
The idea that a woman calls herself a king is utterly
I ain't never
fucking
heard that, though.
ridiculous.
I never heard that.
It's a bunch
Why
of
would you
it's some
wanna be
studs.
a
That,
king? Why would you want to be a man?
it's some studs. That's some studs.
That's a stud. That's not.
Why
a
would you want to even be that? Do you
wait
understand
a
the
minute.
power of being a woman? You understand the power of being a queen?
Can we go
Why
over
would you
our-
want anything
No, we
else?
can't because they close
Why
at
would you
9. We
want
got to do a
anything
part
else?
2 though, cause y'all was
You always at your best when you at your highest self. Like you can't be your highest self trying to be me.
Wait, okay. We gotta do a part 2.
When
We
you
gotta do a part
you trying to
two,
do a me on me, but you don't have a penis. It don't work the same. The rules ain't the same.
You don't have 8 inches.
Yeah.
But that's
If
my
I'm knocking
thing,
off
though.
8
What's
women, I'm a player. If you letting 8 men knock you off, you a prostitute.
Nah,
I
I don't like
I
that.
didn't make
What's
that
in
rule.
there?
Like that either.
I don't like that.
We got,
I don't like that.
You don't have to like
We
it. I
outside.
feel like don't make it happen.
It's
We
Wednesday.
outside. I need to go
It's
drop my
Wednesday. Where we
kids
at?
Okay,
let's go out
wait.
to Taco Tuesday next week. My hair gonna be done.
Taco, no, Tuesdays is glitter, baby. We gotta go to glitter.
Yeah, I want to sing some
You
karaoke.
gotta see.
Yeah.
Man.
All
Oh
right,
yeah,
I'll
you
go
need to
to
get
Glitter.
up there.
I go to Glitter. What time
Okay,
it
yeah.
start?
The rules are
We gotta
different
go.
for men and women.
There will be a part 2.
It's the
Thank
same
you for
reason
tuning in to
why-
Pillow Talk.
Hey.
It's the same reason why a man can't open his shirt